Go.
Here is the cabinet that was made for Alnwick Castle in Northumberland round about 1850. The provenance we have, part of it came from the castle and part of it was put together by Christina Anderson. The cabinet is tall, it's probably 10 feet in height, and this is the original fabric. Each corner of the piece, of which there are 4, has a different carving on it of the 4 seasons. And at the top of the piece there we have the wheat sheaf, which is the emblem of the family of the Duke of Westminster. Okay. Here you can see the wood carvings, which are all gilded. There are 4 of them, 1 on each corner. This one represents springtime. You can see the flowers starting to come out. That's probably a rose just there. Here's another one for the summertime. At the top of each carving is a mask. Again, all carved wood that's been gilded. This piece is the very finest of quality for the time that it was made. This is made of oak and satin wood and was made in the walls of the castle. And here's the carving that represents autumn. And remember, these are the English seasons of winter, spring, summer and autumn. Again, here's the carved mask, and each column that the carvings are on are finished with plants or leaves and scrolls. As we go above that part of the cabinet, you can see more decoration with, again, leaves, flowers, a lot more detail here on the carving. See, I'll get as close as I can get. You can see the wonderful condition of it. We've never done anything to the piece, it's just in fantastic original condition. I'm just coming around this corner now towards the back of the piece, and then we come down, and this is actually the carving for winter. You can see there's no flowers on there, there's just some oak leaves, but we get in close and try and point out with my finger this particular, I think this is possibly a thistle, and then you can see it starts to come out when you go over to this carving for the springtime. See there, that thistle's head coming out to bloom. Here is some detail from the bottom of the cabinet, which shows again the beautiful hand-carved designs. These are again leaves, flower heads, a naturalistic pattern. And these, I would say, were possibly roses, sort of like almost a Tudor rose, but this piece was made in Northumberland, so possibly not the Tudor rose, but you can see the wonderful oak grain and the beautiful mouldings around the windows. And then from there we go to the top of the piece. This is a tall piece. You can see that top line are beautifully carved finials, 1 on each corner, that's 4 of them. And then naturalistic designs and leaves, again flower heads. It's beautiful carving. Let's get closer here. It's almost like you could pick one of those leaves up. They're beautifully done, and we have here the initials EN, which I think could be for Eleanor of Northumberland. This piece was given as a gift when the Duke of Westminster's daughter Eleanor became the Duchess of Northumberland. So this piece was made for the Duke of Westminster, who gave it to his daughter as a wedding gift. We have all that documented, all that history. We have this band of carving, and then we go right to the top of the piece to see again that sort of carving, but much bigger versions of it. And we're going across the front of the piece here with the finials, the naturalistic carving of branches, of leaves. It appear to be oak leaves. And there in the centre is the wheat sheaf, which is the emblem of the Grosvenors, Duke of Westminster. But this is a very, very important piece of furniture, not just something that was made for a home or a house. This was made for a very important home. Here is the piece actually in the Duchess's sitting room at Alnwick Castle. Quite clearly see that. And we have a larger or a blow up of that photograph here, and then in the bottom here is the castle itself. I believe the castle was first built in the 12th century, and as I explained, the cabinet has been turned into a gun cabinet. The cabinet still has its original crimson velvet fabric on the inside. And open this door and see the fabric. Again, the beautiful carvings. Okay, I hope you enjoy looking at this cabinet. I'm sorry it's not the most professional of videos, but it does give you some good idea of, I hope, the very fine quality that this piece of furniture is. And I think in your home it would be an absolute perfect match for the quality of items that you have there. Okay, take care. Bye.